Take me out to the ballpark was the plea from area kids when Major League pitcher Edwin Jackson and his big league friends returned to Fort Benning to share baseball tips with area little leaguers. Ron Andruss was on the field and caught all the excitement.
Struck him out, and that's strikeout number 3, and a big one for Edwin Jackson.
What a job by Edwin Jackson.
Fort Benning Little Leaguer, Major League All-Star, and this year's 2011 World Series champion pitcher Edwin Jackson returned home where his baseball career began to host his 3rd annual baseball minicamp.
It's always good to be able to give back to the kids. You know, you can just see their faces glow, and I mean, it's one of those things. If you get to 2 or 3 kids out of the group, you never know what can happen. But to see them come out here, you know, you have some kids whose parents been deployed, and let them have some fun. You know.
Each year, Edwin teams up with MWR's Child, Youth, and School Services to put on this free event for children ages 6 to 14, and he also brings along his Major League buddies to share the basics of baseball and have fun with the kids.
I was right here in the same footsteps, you know, coming up through Fort Benning in the same way, and it was a lot of fun, you know, something for us to do. You know, we play a lot of backyard baseball throughout the neighborhood, and coming back from Germany when my dad was over there to come to Fort Benning, you know, come and play the sports was definitely all I wanted to do, you know, get out and exert a lot of energy.
Being that he pitches for the St. Louis Cardinals, who just over a month ago dramatically won this year's World Series, I just had to know what it feels like to be a world champion.
It's definitely a great feeling, man. It's one of those ones that's hard to explain. It's still surreal. I think I'm still caught up in the moment a little bit. It's sunken in a little more, but it's definitely one of those great accomplishments that you can't take away, and something that'll be memorable forever.
And how about their historic comeback?
This World Series was definitely one of the craziest, especially with Game 6, down 7-4 and going into the 7th inning, and to come back the way we did, last out, last hit, it was definitely something special.
I also wanted to know what it was like to play with future Hall of Famer Albert Pujols.
He's one of those special guys in the game. You know, it's not too many people that can play and do the things that he does, and to sit and watch it from the bench, and you know, it was something special, and I have to pitch against him as well. It's always good.
And how does his proud papa, retired Army veteran Edwin Jackson Sr., feel about his son's incredible year in the majors?
A dream come true. I'm telling you, it was beyond my imagination. You know, it's something that you never dreamed of. Kids starting Little League, playing all the way up to the majors, and finally the World Series, 2nd trip there, first with Tampa Bay, and this trip winning with the St. Louis Cardinals. It's just unbelievable.
Everyone had a great time hanging out with Edwin and his buddies again this year, and they serve as a great example for all the kids that with passion and hard work, all things are possible.
Anything you put your heart to, you can really do, and have a dream and chase that dream, and it can come true.
Reporting from Fort Benning's Field of Dreams, Ron Andruss, Fort Benning TV.